Okay, we're gonna do a T-step entry. So my feet are gonna kind of form a T, all right? And personally, I like this one the most. I have bad knees, so a lot of time being on one foot, it's difficult. So being able to support yourself with both feet and then releasing to one for only a quick moment, it just makes more sense to me, okay? So I'm shorter than a lot of my partners and opponents, so it's easy for me to kind of float my hip underneath them or my belt below their belt. And it's an important thing when we're talking about Uchimata, whether it's like a hip Uchimata like this one, or a leg Uchimata where we're kind of more on the outside and we're slipping our leg in and having to hop and rotate and finish in a different fashion. For now, we're gonna slice through our partner, okay? So I have the same lapel sleeve. I'm gonna slide my lead leg in a smidge. So now my lead leg is gonna formulate that equilateral triangle, okay? And I'm gonna be on both feet for the majority of the time until I release with my leg coming upward. So it's boom, boom. So it's kind of a pivot with this lead leg. I rotate it and I slide, creating that T. Then I can release and lift my leg. I'm able to load a lot more weight. It's really good for if you're a little shorter than your partner, or just in general. If you're shorter, you're probably shorter than the majority of your opponents. So like me, this one I'm allowing myself to get under and through someone. I'm able to intersect those legs, get my hips under his, and split the uprights. My head and my foot act the same way as all the different entries, where they're in one equal playing field, where my head and my toe, like that seesaw action. Here, I pivot and rotate and pull. Okay, it's a little bit more explosive than hopping and rotating and floating in. Being able to have my center of gravity not so much towards this front leg, but towards this back leg. So my leg goes up, I'm hitting right on the inside of that thigh. It's difficult to do this out here, right? Because I'm not getting enough. If I get too much, I run the risk of being on the outside of my foot and getting taken down to my back shoulder. So the lane that we choose is important, and that takes good feel. And we haven't really got into all the variables of our opponent being a righty or a lefty or bent over or standing positionally and how he moves. So we're just not doing this too dynamically with many variables. We're just kind of isolating and doing it statically. There's no extra things. We're learning. So this is T-step. I want to be able to split the uprights in the right lane. So I'm creating that equilateral triangle with my lead leg. Balanced, breathing out as I throw, kind of punching the mat with my lapel hand, my left hand, my power hand, to be able to contain that momentum and keep my balance. It takes practice on that supporting leg to be able to have that balance. And that's something you could develop on your own by yourself. You don't need to do it practicing this throw. It's going to be a lot easier that way when you do get it, like almost like wax on, wax off. So when you get to the time to actually doing the action, you have that basis to be able to function in the throw. Last time. A lot of momentum, it's very explosive. So practice it with a Garuke. If you have a crash pad, use it. Practice your Ukemi beforehand a little bit for that partner, just so they're safe, they tuck their chin, they breathe out, they slap the mat. Give it a try.